I like the titles, so I know where the hell everything is. Really? They love a slow motion that's dramatical.
Mr. Shelby, I just wanted to say how much I enjoyed your speech.
Thank you.
I hate that.
My name's Mosley, by the way, Oswald Mosley.
Hello?
Yeah, I know who you are.
My constituency borders yours. And let me just say, you've come to my attention.
Same thing, I was like, bruh.
Shelby.
We agreed 50,000 on completion of business. My wife and I have had a misfortune on the London Exchange. There's 20 there. You'll have to wait for the rest.
On Monday, you will give me the full £50,000 in cash. But I will steal your white horse from under you.
How the fuck did a man like you get into a position of trust in a place of power and privilege?
How about you, dog? Same question for you. Like, bruh, weren't you over there diddling kids? Disgusting ass bitch. How did you get here, bruh?
I've seen the photographs.
Yeah, you can't talk shit.
Monday.
How you gonna let somebody take photographs of you doing that? Like, that's disgusting. Bitch ass. That is the physical representation of your bitch ass.
We've been having briefings from the Home Office. Police are concerned about the effect of the crash in industrial areas.
Oh, wait. I
Everything
choked a
all
bit.
Yeah, fine. We lost money in New York.
I'm sorry, is it him?
I've been up late.
Your brother been busy?
I'm sorry, is it him?
Tell your brother from me he's doing excellent work. I'm told 2 more military contracts for vehicles and parts for the army in India are on their way to him.
Girl, you having relations with this sensual ass man right here? Bitch, look at this. Look at the melanin. Girl, what you gonna say? Girl, what you gonna do? That is not the era to be having a mixed
It's
baby.
from New York. It's from Winston Churchill.
Send him in.
They just be eating cigarettes for breakfast, lunch,
Mr.
and
Shelby?
dinner.
Mr. Levitt from the London Times.
Have a seat. Adam, you go home. I'll lock up.
She made sure that his new secretary was a man. Can't have sex
Mr.
with that.
Shelby, you remember me?
No.
But in these modern times, especially in America, journalists are beginning to, well, that is to say, yes.
What?
So readers are beginning to say, want to know more about the men who represent them.
I don't trust any of this face. I'm telling you right now.
And of course, working in that city, it was impossible not to know your name.
But,
Your reputation.
okay. Where are we going with this?
So when I saw that you had been elected as a socialist,
You reflected on the fact that working people can indeed change their lives for the better. But since 1923, I've made my fortune in the manufacture, sale, and export of motor cars.
and lately gin.
And lately, 3 new homes for orphan children. Can write all this down, Mr. Levitt.
I have another question, Mr. Shelby.
What the hell is happening here?
In Birmingham, the time that I was there was a Major Campbell
Uh-huh.
who was found dead.
Mm-hmm.
A member of your family was charged.
Uh-huh.
With which I was never personally linked, and after which all convictions were quashed.
Sir. My hair is very DD Pickles right now.
Yeah, now I recall receiving your letter,
Sir, are you about to die?
and I recall that when I did, I asked a colleague of mine to carry out some research. Just a moment.
Sir, is the researcher gun?
Here we are.
Okay, thank you. Like, I know he said that he couldn't do that anymore, you know, because he's a businessman. But, bro, I'd be like...
Unmarried is underlined. Mr. Levitt enjoys walks in the park, sometimes alone, sometimes not alone, sometimes with other men.
I bet you're going to back off that horse now, aren't you?
Michael, I believe private lives should remain private. Not everything modern is good now, is it? You're gonna write this down in your little fucking book.
Sir, if you are jumping in front of this train, I'm gonna need you to have the squeakiest of backgrounds.
The baby's black. He's a bastard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't care. Because the world has changed.
Really? That's cute, though.
The baby's eyes are golden. And you're going to leave her with Aunt Polly every day to look after.
Her?
Aunt Polly, who insisted that you called her Elizabeth.
How do you know it's a her?
Girl.
Because I'm Polly Gray.
Oh my gosh, bitch!
It's a girl.
Golden.
I like how...
In the year 1930, where everything will be changed for the better.
Girl, that's...
We're bold people, aren't we, Polly?
That's the beauty.
I like how I love Polly so much because I can do the same thing with pregnancies and babies. I've only been wrong once, and that's because the person who asked me was in another state. People around me, really close people, I've been 100% correct. Every pregnancy and the gender of the babies. I know it's weird. I can't help it.
Your wife is upstairs with
Look at her. She's still there. Where's Charlie?
You know, where's Charles?
Charles is in the stable.
Thank you.
Oh. Him is so cute.
To explain.
He said it's God's will. But you're not God.
He's so pissed. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Kids are so hard sometimes. And sometimes they're so funny and easy. You dangle a snack in front of them, they'd be like, "Okay." Sorry, you smoke all the time. Who is breathing like that? Okay. You might make it. You might make it if help gets there. You might make it. Child, let me tell you something. They need to quit fucking with Tommy. I don't understand why people still fuck with Tommy. I don't understand why people still be fucking with this man. Like, do you not forget where he come from? Do you not forget what he did and currently still does, but more behind the scenes? Do you not understand this man don't give a shit? All right, he don't care. Hims don't care. Welp, you learned a valuable lesson, and you are now deceased. Okay, great. But yeah, I've had a feeling that this is going to be about the stock market because of the Black Tuesday. But, yeah, that is some shit. That is some shit. Especially, like Michael, he told you to take the monies out and you were like, oh, somebody, like, this is why I don't like playing with money. This is why eventually when I do have enough money to even dabble in stocks, like, I just, like, bro, I don't even know if I will do enough to even matter because I'm so finicky. I don't like gambling with my money. I have a lot of shit. Like, I will buy pops, I will buy video games, I'll buy systems, consoles, computer parts, whatever, as long as it is useful. But I just can't imagine putting my money somewhere and being like, it might be okay, it might not. Like, that is not in my spirit. That is not for me. That is not in the clause of my contract of life. Like, I can't. That's not for me. So when I watch this and I just see people being like, oh my gosh, everything's gone. And everything was gone. Because people was out here yanking themselves. Yoinking and doinking themselves. Because they were like, oh shit, I ain't got no money no more. How am I going to live? You know what? I'm going to jump out this building. I'm going to jump right out this window. Because it's better than staying here and owing people money and being broke. Which is kind of strange. I'd just be struggling. It'd be aight. But seeing that they have a plan to try and get out of this, I wonder, will it work? And I'm telling you, Polly's my bitch. My boo, my bae. The way she be walking around here styling. And not to mention, first of all, Charlie is up there. Okay, Charlie, don't give a shit. Like, oh, my dad is Thomas Shelby. That's great. Fuck out of here. I don't care, Dad. It's like, Dad, I don't care. But as often do, kids don't care. Just like Blue Ivy had Beyonce holding her juice box like, hold this, Mom. And she held that damn juice box. It's one of my favorite pictures of Blue Ivy because she had her mom holding it and she was like, peasants. That's exactly what it looked like. But, you know, kids don't care how big your name is. Like, bruh, kids are... But Linda might want to sit down before somebody end up popping her in the mouth. Now, I like Linda as a character because she's a messy bitch. She was like, oh, since you're the leader of the company now, you need to be acting in charge. You need to do this, you need to do that. This is what you need to do. Like, ma'am, you need to understand your position and your role. In the words of Rock, know your role. All right, ma'am? He may be the company chairman, but that doesn't mean you have any say on what's going on right now. You are not company chairman. Your husband is company chairman. I'm not sure what you do. Are you an assistant? I don't know. But either way, you are not company chairman. So I'm going to need you to sit down and comment and set it. You know what I'm saying? Set it immediately. But yeah, I can't believe I had a feeling that there was like, oh, well, Ada's pregnant. I had a feeling, but I didn't know that he was the father, that Hims was the father. Hims was the father. I'm like, man. Double man. Delicious. Nutritious. And I'm hoping she gets to tell him because, bruh, like, this is like, And the way Polly be reading the hell out of people. Just be reading the hell out of people. Yeah, and you're going to name her Elizabeth because that's what I said. She be naming people's babies like, excuse me, I can smell you're pregnant in the wind. Your baby's name is Dylan. Dylan, thanks. So, I love that. That's why Polly is my favorite. Jeez, Polly is my favorite. But I'm wondering what's going to happen when Michael gets into town because he deserves a quick gut check because he should have followed instructions. And old Chicky Poo is going to be here like, oh, I'm like, she's, especially with this family, we have seen that, you know, family is king and it takes a lot for you to be considered involved. And I'm feeling that she's going to get there and be like, oh, I'm Michael's girlfriend or something and we love each other. And they're going to be like, that's great, but bitch, go outside, out there, not in the foyer. You need to be outside of the house right there. And bitch, don't move. They're going to do that to her. She's going to be pissed because, you know, American and you know how we are in relationships. It's me. We're together, so I'm more important than your family. And in this case, feelings gonna be hurt. Okay. But on that note, thanks for hanging with me, guys, and hopefully I will catch you in the next one. I can't believe I'm on season 5. Wow.